Funny story, I actually just recorded this entire video, hit stop on the audio recording, and I realized I didn't even record the cameras, which is actually perfect for this video because this video is about self-humbling and me having a humbling experience myself. I realized something today. This guy came and sat next to me at a coffee shop, and I was working on my laptop, and he started eating, and he, to my standards, he was dressed like shit. He was over the age of 30, he had his hat backwards, baggy shirt on, like basketball shorts, wearing flip-flops, eating, chewing his mouth open, and I started judging this guy hardcore in my head. I wasn't being rude to him, I was annoyed right away. Then I caught myself right away, and I was like, these last few years I raised my standards for myself about the way I dress, about the way I conduct myself, going to the gym and exercising, the way I conduct business, foods I eat, everything. And for me, I raised my standards, personally and professionally. But then I caught myself and I was like, that doesn't mean I gotta apply those same standards to everyone else. For example, a few days before that, sometime this week, I was listening to somebody complain about their job, or I forget, it was a relationship or something, I just had no sympathy or empathy for this person. And I was like, man, this motherfucker's just making excuses. I can't stand when people do that. All they gotta do is X, Y, and Z. And it's always easy to figure someone else's life out, except your own life. You're on the outside of someone else who's like, yo, this is a solution. Boom, boom, boom. And they're always hesitant or resistant to make that change. But you're like, it's easy. You just do the X, Y, and Z, and you'll be good. Problem solved. Next thing. If we could only do that with our own lives just as easy. But anyways, I caught myself, and just because I raise my standards, I need to apply those standards to everyone else, to complete strangers that I just see walking down the street, and then I gotta start judging. So when I caught myself judging the guy, I remember watching a college lecture, and this professor was talking about how whenever you catch yourself judging someone or thinking something negative about that person, come up with 3 things positive that you could think about that person, whether it could be anything. And this can be kind of challenging for some of you. It was kind of challenging for me, especially if you don't even know the person. But just think of 3 things. So anyways, the whole point of this is that you're gonna raise your standards, and of course the people that you want to hang out with, you're gonna have to decide. You might lose some friends because of this. You might lose all your friends because of this, because you live in a different lifestyle now, which is I don't want to say higher, it's just more congruent with what you want to do and who you want to be. But when it comes to strangers, to other people, let's just let them do what they want to do. No need to judge them. Don't need to hold them to your arbitrary standards. Those standards are for you and you alone and no one else. And I realized that about myself today. Thanks for watching. If you like this type of content, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comment section below. If you want to support this channel, consider subscribing for more free content just like this.